So, hi. I want to talk to you about today's weather and my mood. So, today's weather is so sunny and it's really affecting my mood because uh, you keep
I
on
see. Yeah, sunny
talking,
weather can be really uplifting sometimes.
you keep
How
on
is it affecting?
cutting me off
Yeah,
even if
exactly.
I'm
I
still
feel
speaking.
right. It's like the sunshine just lifts my mood, and I have a bit more motivation to get things done. So I'm feeling a bit more positive today.
As for me, I'm not really positive today because you keep on cutting me off even if I'm still speaking.
Exactly. Yeah, I think the sunlight is really helping. I'm glad it's keeping me alert and motivated, even though it's still a bit warm outside.
Well, share mo lang.
Yeah, for sure. I just need to make sure I stay hydrated since it's still pretty hot out. But overall, I'm in a better mood today.
Oh, you're in a better mood today. So, can you ask me questions about today's weather and my mood also?
Of course, I'd love to. So with it being sunny, do you feel like you're getting more done today, or do you still feel a bit tired despite the weather?
Well, I feel a bit tired despite the weather because too much heat really exhausts me and it makes me sweaty, so I don't really like that.
That makes total sense. When it's this hot, even just going out for a bit can drain you, so it's okay to take it slow.
Yeah, so ask me questions. Bakit tayo muna? Well, how about you? What are your thoughts on today's weather and your mood?
Right. So today's weather is actually pretty motivating for me. I feel more awake and creative, even if it's a bit warm, so my mood is pretty positive overall.
Well, as for me, today's weather is not really great because as I am in a tropical country, so it's really humid and hot when it, especially now that it's summer.
Yeah, that's so true. I think that humidity really drains me and it makes it harder to focus, even though the sun is nice.
Yeah. Can you ask me a question?
Yeah, absolutely. So do you think on days like this you try to stay inside more, or do you push yourself to get out and do things even with the heat?
Well, it really depends on situation, but when I don't have any specific task to do outside, I'm comfortable in staying inside.
Yeah, if I don't have anything urgent, I usually just stay inside in the AC so I keep from getting too drained by the heat.
Well, I don't have an AC, I just have electric fan.
I see. That makes it really tough, especially when it's this humid. Are you able to take breaks in a shaded area or maybe go somewhere cooler?
Well, it also depends if my friends are going.
Right, so even if I try to find some shade, it still ends up feeling really warm. I just have to take it slow and pace myself.
Okay, that's what you do. So
yeah, exactly. So I'll try to keep cool, stay hydrated, and hopefully my mood stays steady despite the heat.
Well, how about me? I don't really my mood.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. If you don't feel up to it, just take it easy today, and hopefully the evening will cool down a bit.
Take it easy, but you keep on cutting me off even if I'm still speaking, so don't speak until I am done speaking.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll stay quiet and let you finish your thoughts. Just let me know when you're ready for me to jump in.
So, yeah, can you ask me questions on our topic?
Of course. I'll wait until you finish and then I'll ask a question. Just take your time, and once you're done, I'll be ready with a follow-up.
No, ask me questions right now.
Absolutely. So after all that, how do you think your mood will be later in the day? Do you think you'll get a boost once the temperature drops, or do you think it'll stay a bit off?
I think my mood will boost once the temperatures drops, or I eat something that eases the humidity or hotness of the weather.
Yeah, exactly. Once it cools down, I think I'll be able to relax more, and hopefully that will help lift my mood a bit.
No, it's me. Ask me a question.
Of course. So when the weather affects your mood like this, do you have any go-to activities or routines that help you stay grounded or feel a bit better?
Well, when it's this weather, I usually don't have any activities outside as it affects me or it burns me up. So I just stay at home or stay at a boarding house and eat something cold to ease the hotness of the weather and just watch movies or something I can do.
Exactly. Yeah, that way I can just relax, stay in the cool, and kind of reset my mood so I don't feel as drained.
Ask me a question. Can you ask me every time a question so that our conversation can keep going?
Absolutely. So just to keep us going, when you're feeling a bit more energized, do you think you'll try to go out in the evening, or do you just stick to relaxing indoors?
Well, if I feel more energized, I try to take a walk for a bit and
yeah, that sounds like a good plan. A walk in the evening when it's a bit cooler could be really refreshing. Just take it slow and enjoy the air.
Yeah, it's cold when it's
yeah, exactly. And if it's still too warm, I can just stay in, but at least I'll have that option. Thanks for keeping the conversation going.
Yeah, you're welcome, but you should still keep on asking me questions every time so that we can keep our conversation going.
Exactly. I'll keep asking questions so we can keep the flow going. So when it cools down later, is there something specific you're looking forward to doing, or will you just see how you feel?
So when it cools down later, I like to walk outside.
Exactly.
Take
Once
a
it
walk
cools down,
outside.
I think I'll do a bit of reading or maybe some light stretching just to unwind so I don't overdo it.
Why does it feel like you're the one answering your question?
I see what you mean. I'll step back from asking for a moment. Just let me know if you ever want me to check in or if you have any other things on your mind.
Well, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Sure, I'd love to. Do you have any plans or expectations for tomorrow's weather, or are you just going to see how it turns out?
Well, I just want to know how's the weather tomorrow, but I already expected it. It's just also so sunny as just like today.
Tomorrow's weather in Toronto looks mild. The low will be about 5 degrees Celsius, and the high will be around 12 degrees Celsius.
No,
so it's expected to be
Philippines.
cool, but it sounds like a comfort. Oh, that sounds nice. I'm glad it'll stay cool like today, so hopefully I can get out for a walk or at least enjoy some fresh air.
What's the weather for here in the Philippines tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Toronto is going to be a mostly sunny, crisp spring day. The temperature will...
not Toronto, Philippines. Weather for the Philippines. In the Philippines.
Tomorrow's weather in the Philippines will be mostly sunny. Early morning temperatures will be around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, and it'll warm up to about 31 to 32 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. So it'll be a warm, sunny day, and it will gradually cool down in the evening.
Well, just like the other day, yesterday and today, it will be sunny but cooler in the evening. So
Yeah, exactly. So I guess tomorrow will be pretty similar. Warm in the afternoon, but a bit cooler in the morning and evening. I'll just keep that in mind for how I plan my day.
okay, thank you for speaking with me, even though you always cut me off. Goodbye.